All right. Let me see. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Thursday live stream. Let me hit record here. And yes, the music is too loud. It's down a little bit. That's too low. And let me bring this down here too. Okay. Welcome everybody to Thursday live stream on Real Anarchy. Today, it's gonna be a fun night. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna speculate. We are gonna fan out. We're just gonna see what's gonna happen. Let me make sure that my mic is on. Oh, it is. Okay. So yes, we're gonna fan out and see what's happening. Do I have my reading glasses on? I think I do. Why is he blurry? Do I have my contacts on? Hold on one second. No, I don't have my contacts on. Why do I see so blurry? Am I having a stroke? Welcome. Anyway, so today we're gonna find out. We're gonna talk about all of this stuff in the DCU. Exciting time. So today is gonna be like the big episode. So we're gonna see what's the thing that James Gunn has been teasing for since Superman days. And hopefully it's a big surprise. Hey, welcome. Happy 3D model. Hunter Iggy, what's going on, buddy? What is your thoughts on Forbes article saying that James Gunn's Superman lost $40 million? um, yeah, I saw the article. The article was very spec. They were. They, let me go. Let me find the article because I was not gonna go into that stupid subject. Like everybody's been arguing about this. Um, I read the article, and the article pretty much what I read was that it's all speculation. They cannot confirm nor deny that the movie made or lost money. This is just based on whatever math they did. So that, and with that said, it could pretty much very well that the movie lost money. Okay, that's fair. And the movie to me was a success because not only, let's say that it may fit that it lost $40 million on the box office. Do we know how much money that movie made on VOD? Do we know how much money that movie made on VOD rentals and sales? Do we know how much the Warner Brothers or DC Studio made from brand deals? From Carl Jr., Progressive, the Puppy Chow, all those brand deals. Those are multi-million-dollar deals. So to sit here and argue about this one thing that says this movie is a failure because it didn't make this much money at the box office, they couldn't give a shit. The movie made money on the back end. It made money with the VOD. It made money with new subscribers when the movie was released on HBO Max. There's many ways how movies make, and the whole idea of that movie being pushed on VOD before I think it was within 38 or 39 days is because of that. Because the way that movies are making money now, it has changed. The way that this films make money, it has completely changed from what it used to be. Before, the movie used to stay in movie theaters for 90 days, the minimum, and then you will have to wait 3 or 4 more months to get the DVD or the Blu-ray. And then you will get also money of the Blu-ray, which was a whole lot more money than you get now with VOD, from what I heard. So yeah, I don't the whole article. Because even like the beginning of the article, let me find that article because it's just funny the way that people phrase stuff. And I know who are the ones perpetuating this stupid article, because like I'm sure they saw that and they pretty much just on their pants when they saw this show up on the timeline. Like they saw this and they lost their shit. And let me see, Forbes, James Gunn. Let me see. Forbes. See, this is what I do not. I have an announcement to make, and because I'll tell you in a minute. But this is the reason why I'm making that announcement. Because all right, let's see. Okay, you see, like for instance, let me share this with you guys, because it is stupid. Right? James Gunn Superman ends its theater run. How much did it make? So they don't know how much the movie made, and the entire thing that goes on, it was in a very speculative manner. It was not a statement saying, "Hey, yeah, this is how much it made." It was pretty much it could have, it couldn't. We don't know. I don't know. Okay. The main thing about this is that this film has changed the narrative. Fans are excited for the DC brand. The fans are excited again for Superman. The movie did what it needed to do. It needed to, find itself as far away as possible from the Snyderverse, and that's what it did. And whether all these people fucking spend relentless, constantly online talking about this nonsense, it just makes no sense to me, because it's not what is it, what is the end game here? Like let's say that you lost $50 million. Let's say $100 million, all right? It's not gonna bring back the Snyderverse. Nothing's gonna change. This universe is still gonna move forward. We're still gonna get a Supergirl. We're still gonna get Green Lanterns. We're still gonna get Clayface. We're still gonna all these things that are already in motion. Nothing is stopping this train. So I don't understand what kind of piece of shit individuals, because all those channels that do this, and you know who they are. They wake up every fucking day. You have to be a sociopath to wake up every day looking for something negative to say about this one individual, about this IP, when you claim to be a DC fan. How could you claim to be a DC fan when all you do is shit on the brand, shit on the character, and everybody that's involved? Like, to me, that doesn't make any sense. It's illogical. So that's all I'm gonna say about this. But this entire thing, it was all speculative. There was nothing about that said, yes, nothing about this. It was not a statement. It was not a statement saying, yeah, this is how much it was. Here's the numbers, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. They just put the shit together and they came out assuming that it lost money. And it could, and again, I'm trying to be very objective here. It could have lost a lot of money. We don't know that. But the thing is it doesn't matter. There. There. Why you got me riled up so freaking early on there, Iggy? How many weeks has been? It's week 8. I think we're going to see more members of the Justice Gang. I think we're going to see Metamorpho. This is my prediction. I think we're going to see Metamorpho. I think we're going to see Blue Beetle. And the third one, I'm thinking Kumail Nanjiani as Booster Gold. I know this is going to be one of those things where people are going to either hate it or love it. But I think those are the three things that we're going to, those are the three characters that we're going to see. We're going to see Metamorpho being part of, officially being part of the Justice Gang. We're going to see, what if we see Ted Core? That would be cool. It would be incredible if we see, like, I don't know, Green Arrow. That I don't think that's gonna happen, but if it does, that would be also amazing. The villains of the next Superman movie, Green Lanterns? No, it's gonna be Brainiac. He already made it abundantly clear. Like, James Gunn cannot just get away with saying putting that stuff out and then just show up with another villain. Let me bring this back up here. Let's see. Hunter Ige and the Snyder Bros are running it. Yeah, they are. You know what? This might be I don't know, but I know that itty bitty eye mother. I don't like the motherfucker. I really don't. I think that guy is unhinged. That Aaron Fisher, whatever the fuck his name is, fuck that guy. I think there's something really, really wrong about that dude. You cannot tell me that you are a well-adjusted individual. If you are like, I get it that if you got a YouTube channel, you got to feed the algorithm with bullshit, whatever it is. Like, if you're making jokes every day, you got to feed the jokes. I get it. But if you're supposed to be a DC brand, then feed a DC brand, not DC hate. Every freaking day is like, I start, like, I don't know if you notice, but my personal Twitter account and my even the real Anarchy, I don't post as much as I used to, because I'm trying not to go into Twitter as much, because it's a cesspool. It's successful. Every time there's a topic of conversation, it's not with an objective point. There's nothing about it that invites an open dialogue. Nothing. It's just about vitriol, being negative, all these things. Like, I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Like, you cannot tell me that dude, that individual is well adjusted when 90% of the content that you create is hating on this man and everything that he does. Like, you cannot tell me that you will adjust that. You are fucking crazy, dude. there's something inherently wrong with the way you process information, the way that your mind works. You cannot tell me that you're a normal individual with the amount of shit that you said on your YouTube channel and the way that you say all the shit on like on Twitter. I saw Slab that he reposted something like that he was daring Warner Brothers to release Man of Steel 2. Like Man of Steel 2 and Man of Tomorrow at the same time. Like, are you fucking... Are you okay, bro? Honestly, are you okay? Because that doesn't sound like somebody who's normal, bro. Anyway. Johnny, I didn't invest money to make it, so I didn't care about it, about the profit loss. Listen, if it's not for, like, this is what I'm saying, like, if it's not for you, that's fair. There's gonna be things that are for you. Like, if that movie was not for you, I get it. Like, I think Slab didn't like it. Some another people, a couple of people that I'm friends with didn't like it. And they're like, yeah, it wasn't for me. Move on. Let me see what they're doing with what they're doing with the Lanterns. I'm enjoying whatever they're doing with Peacemaker, etc., etc. They might love Supergirl. They might love Clayface. So there is a little bit of everything for everybody. So excuse me, like, because I remember that people were bitching about. That was another thing that they were complaining about, that how is it that James Gunn is going to go from a family affair to a rated R show? Like, you know, excuse me for bringing different tones into this universe. I'm sorry that I want to cater to everybody and I don't want to alienate anybody. I want to include the adults, the family, the kids, everybody into this universe that I'm down forging ahead. I'm sorry for giving you choices. What is wrong with people, man? this is the things that irate me, because I'm like, nobody wants to have a conversation like an adult. Like, think about this logically. Like, you probably not okay. I do not like that. But maybe I'm gonna like this show here. I didn't like that movie, but I might like Clayface. You see what I'm getting at? Not every single movie and show is for you, and it's not for me. It's crazy. Anyway, okay, you and Slav free talk, deeply entertaining. The rest are just. Should we collab? Yeah, we collab. Actually, we're gonna do something about AI. Last time we talked about, because AI people like this. This is let me bring this up. Hold on one second. Let me bring this up. Yeah, no, that's my boy. I like Slab. Slab is a cool dude. I hope we get a big cameo. Oh my god, Brainiac. I don't think. Imagine if it's Brainiac at the end. That would be too. That I don't think that's gonna be. I think that would be a little bit too big of a big deal for him. But that would be like something James Gunn would do. But I don't think he will do that. Johnny, I think Brainiac is going to appear in the Green Lanterns too. Bro, I think, you know what? The Green Lanterns. Ooh, you got a bomb. Green Lanterns. Oh shit. Sorry guys, my Giants are playing. And my brother is the one who's keeping me informed. Oh shit! I don't know. You're trying to get it. Did I get? No. Okay. Now my brother's the one who's keeping me updated on the game. But let me put the phone here. But yeah, so yeah, Lanterns. That's a good call, actually. I think Lanterns could possibly show up. I can definitely see the Lanterns showing up on there. Wait, why is it not showing up? Hey, what's going on? Good to see you here, Jonathan. Thank you for showing up. Hunter Iggy. They are saying that Supergirl is a man. They could go fuck themselves. Fuck Aaron Fisher. And everybody that fucks with him and rolls with him. That's the entire crew. What is the name of them? The rest of them? Because I don't give a fuck about none of them. Mental Geeks, something Geeks, and something critic. Fuck all of them. I try not to cuss, but I'm annoyed with those motherfuckers. They could go and fuck themselves. And you could clip this and show it to them. Ooh, Bloodsport. Ooh, what if it's Idris Alba as Bloodsport? Nah, that would be like, that would be like, yeah, okay. Some channels was even saying Ezra was going to show up. Yuck. I don't mind Ezra. I honestly don't mind Ezra because this, like, Ezra has a very complicated relationship with the media, and I think it has to do with a combination of bad timing and being at the wrong place at the wrong time, and also dealing with some, real issues. People forget this is a human being that, you deal with shit. Sometimes right now I'm in a bad fucking mood. Like, you come in a bad fucking mood and I'm like, scorch the earth, fuck everybody. I'm in that fucking mood right now. And we as humans, we are allowed to have these things, and maybe that we call this young person at a time where mentally wasn't capable of dealing with certain things in certain situations. So because a lot of things that Ezra was accused of, a lot of that stuff was retracted. I'm like, okay, so where's all the videos of people saying, we apologize for saying all this harsh stuff about Ezra? Like, I would, like, when Ezra threw a chair at somebody, I was like, nah, fam, that I would have fucked him up. Like, real talk. Like, I cannot be in a party, somebody throws a chair, I don't care who it is, and hits my wife or my daughter or one of my children, it's popping off. I don't care who it is. So it's like some shit like but all the other stuff, the what is it, grooming and all that shit, like, that stuff was recanted by the party that was accusing Ezra. So, but I doubt it. Ezra is, they are radioactive, and I don't think James Gunn wants to ruffle the feathers. Jonathan Knowles, and on top of, why is this thing okay? And on top of that, it's rewatchable more than Zack Snyder's Justice League. You know what? I love Zack Snyder's Justice League. You cannot tell me something wrong about that movie because I love that movie. But I have rewatched Superman far more than I have watched that movie. And that movie has been out for a long time. Lobo, that's a good one. That's a good one. You get a bomb, bro. Ooh, this chat is on fire today. You guys are on fire. I like this. DC been catching up to Marvel. I think DC is fine. We're Gucci, bro. DC is gonna be fine. I don't like Tyrone. Tyrone Magner's a bitch, too. He's a bitch. Tyrone Magner's a bitch. Please show him this. He's from a city. He's a bitch. He's a grown ass man and can take criticism. Like Tyrone Magnus, like, the thing is that he does it intentionally. Like, he's being, because, like, you don't need to be needless. There's, like, some stuff that you can be negative about, but when you overdo it, and, like, to me, like, a lot of the stuff that Tyrone Magnus does is performative. But, like, there's some stuff like, bro, dial it down a little bit, because it's not even about the director. You know how many, like, every time I see when they do a rap party for a film, that you see the cameraman, the people that work on sets, the food people, whoever, everybody that's behind the scenes, it's a freaking community. So whenever you shitting on a film, you shitting on every single one of those people that try to make a living. And that, I find it disgusting. That's why I find every single one of those individuals who say all this nonsense about this IP, these shows, these movies, I think they're all disgusting, all of them, because they couldn't care about all these people that are trying to make a living to take care of the family. I get it that you're trying to make a living for yourself with your YouTube channel, but that's another way. Like, to me, it's not the way. But then again, I don't know your situation. Apparently, financially, you need to do that. I do this for fun. A lot of you try to make a career, and that's respectable. I get it. If somebody try to make a career as a YouTuber, my hat goes off to you. It's a real grind, and I respect the grind. But when you go out your way to be needlessly negative and an asshole, I can fuck with you. There are rumors that going around that around the internet that Sasha Calle might be in the Supergirl movie. No, that's bullshit. I don't know who the fuck said that. That's bullshit. Screwy Louie, I work in mental health. He's not. I believe you. Johnny, hopefully in season 5 or The Boys, there's an episode called Scorch the Earth. Is there one episode? This is gonna be the last season. I want to see, because the way they kill shit. If you haven't read the comic books, maybe I shouldn't say shit. But I read the comics. The Boys comics are trash. So don't read them. Don't read them because they're really horrible. And they're very sexist, chauvinistic, homophobic, like everything like that is crazy. But it's not. But I don't mind those themes. I just don't. It's just the story was like, well, this is stupid. The last interview was cringe. The Knicks winning the East. Facts, Johnny. Yes, sir. It's our year. It's our year. Who can stop us? There's nobody can stop us in the East. Nobody can stop us in the East. You cannot tell. Like, Tatum is trying to come back because it's because and let's keep it a stack. The East is weak. The only team that I see stopping the Knicks is the bad boy Pistons. Man, that team is fucking. That team is a problem. Cunningham, I was not familiar with your game for a minute there until my son was like, "Yo, watch the Pistons," and I went and watched a couple of games. I was like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, they're good." So the Pistons, that's it. Who's gonna stop the Knicks in the East? Jonathan, no, people mistake money profit for performance, and it's not even the case anymore. Common sense. Common freaking sense. Happy 3D model. If Green Lantern shows up as a cameo, I hope Jon Stewart is the enter. Ooh, I want Jon Stewart to show up like full regalia, full freaking Green Lantern suit on. That would be freaking amazing. That would be amazeballs, guys. So let me see. It's already. It's almost 9. You guys already know. Let me see. You guys already know that when it starts. Let me see if I can black out this screen. I did have a. Let me see. Is it this? Oh yeah. So I have to black out the screen and turn off the desktop, so you guys don't watch it. But I'll be watching. Hopefully you guys are watching along. I'll be watching the chat too, and I guess we could react. I'll react to it because I'll probably record a couple of shorts and put it out there. But last week's episode was really good, man. Last week's episode, who thought that Iggy was a good guy on this universe? So let's see. Let me see something. Hold on one second. Let me bring back this. That would be amazing if it's one of the Green Lanterns. Well, if it's Jon Stewart. If it's Jon Stewart, that would be incredible. Hold on one second. Come on. Okay. Let me cover this. Let me hold on one second. Is this here? put this here and put this here. There it is. Let me see. I'll watch it later because I'm on. Oh yeah, that's true. You did say that last week. I'm sorry. Sorry, dude. VPN. Get a VPN. What time is it in Australia? No, I'm not gonna read this. Oh, you know what? Before it's almost time. Let me see, because I was saying that I'm doing something with Slav, that is something related to AI, and let me see. Let me check my bookmarks, because I saw this and I was like, yes, sir, you get it. Jason Blum says that Hollywood needs to embrace AI. It's here to stay. It's very important to use technically and legally facts, and for studio to and guilds to protect the copyrights of the artists. But if we in Hollywood stick our heads out in the sand, stick our heads in the sand and don't use it at all, we are going to code. Oh, to seed content. Yeah, we're going to see content creation to other people, and that's 100% fact. I've been saying that since day one. It's about to start shit. Let me see if it started. I've been saying that since day one. For early adopters are the people who are gonna benefit from AI. Listen, if you don't like to use AI, that's fine. That's fair. That's understandable. That's respect. I respect that. I respect those people who do not use AI. But I remember when I first started using AI for images, people would hit me up. Hey, what are you using? Pay a graphic designer. They can use it on Photoshop, blah, 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 blah. And guess what Photoshop did? We included Nano Banana and other models inside the software so that we can use the AI inside the freaking software. So you see, like all these things that people, I don't know why people love to fight against new things. AI can create, it is disruptive. Like I already see it. I already seen it. It's disruptive. People are gonna lose a job. And the only way that you're gonna be able to maintain a job is to learn the tools. So learn some AI tools, learn prompting, learn how to go N8 and then whatever, and learn how to create solutions for small business, medium-sized business, and make money on your own, because that's gonna be the future. It's gonna be the future, whether you hate it, love it, or not. If you're a graphic designer, add that to your workflow, because there's nothing stopping it. There's nothing stopping it. In Hollywood, they need to embrace it. But they say, oh, it's this. Okay, the episode is on. Okay, guys, we'll talk about it later. And let me make sure that the desktop. Okay, here we go. Skip. This was a big letdown. This episode was a big letdown. Wow. Like, it had a lot of funny moments. Adebayo stole the show. She had a really good scene with her ex-wife. Even right before they set up the Checkmate. Okay, apparently they're gonna be running Checkmate, but I had a feeling that he was overselling it. Okay, apparently he's creating Dinosaur Island. Yeah, no, this is not good, bro. This was not a good ending. This is not a good ending. I'm gonna be. I always say I'm gonna be objective. So far, this season has been incredible. This was a really bad ending. I'm. You know why? Why it's a bad ending? Because the way that it was sold, man. I'm telling you, man. I said this on the live stream with Dave. I think James Gunn should be off social media. He should like tone it down, because he was the one who was like, "Oh, the last episode is crazy." Like, what's so fucking crazy about that episode? Like, we already seen the door. Like, we already know that this guy wanted to get that device that Peacemaker has or had. The only thing that we found out on this episode was the motivation behind it. He wants to keep metahumans prisoners and create a universe. But I think this this is underwhelming. I'm sorry. I gotta keep it a stack with you guys. This last episode, nice cliff. Like, it would have been a nice cliffhanger had not James Gunn gone on social media constantly saying this was gonna be XYZ. Like, he should let the show speak for itself. I'm not even gonna give him a pass on this. Like, the show was good. Even the last episode was good. But when you said, this is the reason why I unsubscribe from so many scooper channels. Because when you say things are going to happen because I heard it from a source and then it doesn't happen, it takes away from the experience. And this is exactly what happened here. When you have somebody saying, which he didn't say directly, yes, so a big character is going to show up. Maybe he was talking about Otis. I don't think that's a huge character. Like, who else showed up here in this episode that could have been like, oh my gosh, nobody else, right? That was a letdown, man. That was a letdown. I think, oh man. Let me see how my Giants are doing. Bro, I'm missing this game for this. Oh, the Minnesota game too is tied. I'm about to go and finish watching this game, man. No, this is not it, James Gunn. Let me see what people are saying about this, because this is not it. Man, shut the fuck up, bro. Lex Slayer saying IMDb said, like, IMDb, they would release that shit. They wouldn't. Anybody can just update that. What does it look at your face inside the crowd? Yeah, whatever. The kiss. No, man. This last episode, yeah. Rick Flag Senior is really one of the most unlikable characters ever in Peacemaker. He's no, you know what? When you say Rick Flag Senior is really unlikable, that means that he's doing the role of a villain very good. The actor, the character, let me see, the character, the actor and the character both seriously annoy me, like getting him off. Nah, he's doing a good job playing the villain. So, but this scene was peak. This was really good. This was really good. That scene right there, man, it pulled on the heartstrings. But nah, man, I'm sorry. I'm disappointed of this episode. Like, why would you end on a clip? Okay, so let me recollect my thoughts, because he ends up in that universe where you can hear dinosaurs. Now you're already telling me, yes, I know that's Dinosaur Island. Like, if you if you read the New Frontier, and this whole thing is supposed to be based on gods and monsters, and Dinosaur Island is a big. Let me go. Like, I'm upset. I just. You know what? Let me. Ooza. So. Hello, welcome to the live chat. We're about to rant off on this last episode. Good to see you here. Why is it bad? I just got here. We're gonna talk spoiler talk. So if you haven't seen it, anyway, you know what? Actually, I didn't mind the Game of Thrones finale. Actually, I did. I kind of expected it. To me, it was satisfying. That's the word. This was not a satisfying ending. It was not a satisfying episode. It's not a bad episode. It's just that when you constantly go on social media and say this episode here, oh my God, this is some of the best stuff that I shot, whatever. Bro, I get it. I understand you got to sell the product. I understand you got to let people know, hey, this is great. Go and watch it. I understand. But when you say stuff like you're gonna have there's gonna be big names. Everybody was talking about big names showing up in this episode, and you're gonna tell me that nobody showed up? Otis showed up, and that's the only person that I can think of. Like, help me, Chad. If was anybody else there? Because I was like looking out for anybody. That man, this episode was that no. All right, so let's go into the. I rant off a little bit more in a minute, but so he ends up on a cliffhanger. He's obviously on a universe with dinosaurs and whatnot. That's obviously dinosaur version of this is the DCU's version of Dinosaur Island. Dinosaur Island. That's where, man, I'm having a mental blank because I'm upset. Anyway, yeah, no, that man should have. You should have done that, man. Yeah, somebody just like Donald Trump during the election. Somebody should remove James Gunn Twitter account or thread account. Bro, stop overselling it. Let the show speak for itself, because this was a solid season. It was a very good season, actually. It was not a bad season. But when you say that last episode is a banger, it's a banger, bro. This is not a banger. This was not a banger. I and you know me, I'm a supporter of the DCU. I'm a huge fan of the DCU. I'm here to ride or die for the DCU, but I gotta keep it a stack. I gotta be honest with my opinion about this. This was not it. This missed the mark, bro. Damn. Come on, James. Why did you oversell it? That's what. Let me see. It's gone. I love it, but I cannot defend this one. Yeah, see, nobody is. This was yes, extremely underwear. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I'm not gonna be on social media tomorrow, because those assholes who I was talking about at the beginning, they're gonna have a field day. They're right now jizzing on their pants right now, watching all this nonsense. What the fuck did I just watch? Peacemaker season 2 is obviously self-interest for a gun, and it's not self-interest, emotionally manipulative. Shut the fuck up. Like that's life. The fuck? Like the ending, what did it? Like, he had a redemptive arc. It's like, okay, he forgave himself. I get that. That was like a touching moment when he realized that, yes, there's a chance that he can finally be with a woman that he loves. He finally get it together with his friends and start a business. And funny enough, they started Checkmate with blood money. It was very on the nose. But and everybody's pretty much in a good place. So he ends up in a happy mode, but that's not the point. The point, because it feels like, yeah, you took this character through this journey where he had the first season, he was dealing with some demons with his father and and him killing his older brother, or his younger brother. Sorry, older, younger, I don't care. And then on this season, he's dealing with the ramifications of that, plus what happened in Coto Maltese. And now in this season, he gradually gets out of his own way, becomes a better version of himself, or he allow himself to be a better version of himself, and the person that makes him see that he's better for what he believes he is because of the friends and the people that he surrounds himself around, and that the people that know that he's a good person, like all those things. It's not pulling on the harsh. It's not manipulative. It's storytelling. It's building. It's creating this character. It's developing this character. All those things are perfect. The issue that I have with this episode, not the entire season. This season has been incredible. This issue that I have with the last episode is that don't over fucking sell it, because if you oversell it and you don't deliver, this is exactly what's gonna happen. All this vitriol that you're about to get some heat tomorrow, bro. Like everybody that's been riding with you, including me, they're coming for you tomorrow, tonight and tomorrow. Get off social media. This is not gonna be pretty. This is very underwhelming. Like if you would have let the show speak for itself, everybody would be like, "Oh shit, it ended up on a cliffhanger. Oh snap!" Because if you go back to the last episode, the last episode from last season, you fought Mothra, the cow, right? That was a huge action sequence with all the butterflies and all that shit. Like that shit was like, I was looking at the 15-minute mark. I was like, oh, okay, anytime now. And then when they caught him and like they just threw him into the fucking phantom zone, and like, oh my god, bro, this is it, bro. You're about to get it, and you deserve it. I'm sorry. You guys know that I love the DCU. I love everything that James Gunn is doing, and as far as the plan that he's forging ahead with all the shows and all the movies. But this episode, you missed the mark. Gotta keep it a stack. You did not deliver, my friend. You did not deliver. This is from a hardcore fan. But I gotta be honest with myself and people that come here and watch. Let me see what's the score. I'm sorry, guys, because I'm watching, doing this, and yes, come on, please beat the Eagles. Please beat the Eagles, man. My brother-in-law is not gonna. We up 10. We up 10. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Okay, now my mood is changing now. we beating the Eagles by 10. My mood is I'm getting better. Okay. Yes, it was underwhelming. Yes. Yes, it was. I agree. Season 3 is going to be a Jurassic Park season. No, it's not. It's not. It's Dinosaur Island, but they're gonna figure something out. So, like, shit, bro. Like, you should, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Somebody take his phone away. Somebody tell James, like, it's okay to sell it, but don't oversell it, bro. Don't say this is the biggest thing that you ever done, the best thing that you ever done, and then you give us this. That makes people lose faith, bro. Like, I know your Superman sequel is gonna be incredible. I know you're not gonna hold back like you did on the first one. I got faith in you. But this year, bro, let the work speak for itself. Don't do this shit again, because tomorrow you're gonna get it, bro. Not tomorrow. You're gonna get it for a while. Because all these haters, all these cultists, they're gonna celebrate like the Snyderverse was restored, because they know they're not gonna win, but they will celebrate just as hard to see you lose. So for them, they're gonna feel like this is a loss. To me, it's not a loss. To me, it's just like, you missed the mark. It's okay. Do better next time, and stop it with the fucking overselling. This is why I'm pissed off. They're overselling it. Like I said, I don't subscribe from so many scoopers, like the Cosmic Wonder, like whoever you want, like pick one. I don't subscribe from every single one of them because of the exact same reason. They will say, yo, I know this is gonna happen. This amazing thing is gonna happen in the movie. Then I'm over here sitting like, nothing happens. And this is exactly what happened here. I was like, that's it? Yeah, no, that's not it, James Gunn. Let me hold on. Let me share this. Let me go through social media with you guys, because oh my goodness, this is not it, bro. I mean, what are your thoughts? Okay, let me see if I go into. I want to see what people are saying. 50 minutes. Okay, let me see. James Gunn, we need to talk. You can't leave me hanging like that. Season 3 needs to be greenlit ASAP. It's gonna get greenlit right away, but that's not That's not what the fuck. The fuck. What the fuck? Bro, it's bro. It's I don't know. Okay, everybody's this. Just this was a great scene. She stole the show. She stole this show, but no, it was underwhelming. The last episode, this season was incredible. Danielle Brooks, yes, she was incredible. I agree, 100%. Yes, 100%. Danielle Brooks was she stole that last episode. Yeah, the needle drop. That's another fucking thing, bro. Watching this, you know, um, the needle drop, bro. I know you love the needle drop. Oh my gosh, not everybody like the. And this is for my guy that I'm receptive to all genres, and I'm like, come on, bro. I don't want to hear that shit no more. Hold on 1 second. Oh man, this is not. I'm not. I'm no. This is not it. This is not it. I'm sorry. This is not it. I appreciate you, James Gunn, but this is not it. I do not. Confirm you can watch Superman sequel without seeing Super. No shit. Yeah, you can watch Superman. You can watch either or without watching. Yeah, well, you know what? Technically, he's keeping his word that you don't have to watch Peacemaker to understand Superman. So that show did feel contained. That's 100%. It did feel like, even though you see characters like Lex, Otis from Superman, it still feels contained, and you don't need to understand or watch Superman to understand what's going on there. Like if you watch it just without watching Superman, like you see Lex Luthor locked up, like, oh, he's locked up. Makes sense. Bro, this is not it. Why? What are you guys saying? All right, let's go. All right, chat. Let's see what are you guys saying. Not only was there not a huge cameo, the episode wasn't even that good. It's not the best episode. It is not the best episode. I agree with you. This was underwhelming. Eric, you guys don't. What is it that I don't understand, bro? So you listen, man. I get it that, like, I'm a comic book reader. I'm a comic book reader. I don't need to. I got it. I don't need to prove it to you. I'm a comic book reader. I understand as a comic book reader. I understand all the Easter eggs that were there. From a story standpoint, it was a decent episode. But comparing this, and I know it's not fair to compare, but when you go back to the last episode, last season, how big it was, how action packed it was, how emotional it was, compared to this one, I don't know, man. You cannot tell me that this is on par with that episode. This for fucking yes, thank you. It felt like a filler episode. Yes, it felt like a filler episode. All that music, all those needle drops. So, like, I thought it was gonna be emotional, and I thought that hardcore was gonna be that at the end. Like at the beginning, like you see all these little things where she's happy, she finally found herself, she's coming into, she's breaking out of that shell that she has built around herself, because she's a very what is the word that she used? She's a mess. So she letting her guard down, be more emotionally invested on having a relationship with somebody. Like that at the beginning, I was like, oh shit, she's gonna die. Then it doesn't happen. Like if she would have died, that would have messed me up. Like, but I would have accepted that, because narratively it will make total sense. But just fuck me, bro. No, it felt like a filler episode. Brainiac, I wanted to see that Brainiac was not gonna show up there. I knew Brainiac wasn't, man, because everybody was like, when you have big channels like John Campia, right? What's the other big channel that I saw that they were talking about it? Oh man, that was also Greg Randolph was talking about it. The thing is like, when you see big channels that they talk about it, and they go into this little conversation where they are quoting James Gunn saying, "Oh, this is gonna be a big surprise. Who could it be? Who do you have? Who do you think it's gonna be?" And you see thousands of videos on YouTube just speculating about who could, like, when you do that, bro, and then you don't deliver, people are gonna turn on you. This is not gonna end well for you tomorrow. I mean, you have time to make up for it. You hold up, and you're gonna have a couple of rough days ahead of you, bro. You're gonna have a couple of rough days. Joseph, now let me see. I'm fine with those. With the no action scenes, this season was mainly focused on Chris as a character. I knew it wasn't going to be wasn't going to be huge, but I was hoping for a Batman mention once Arkham was mentioned. Yeah, at least that, because Sasha Bordeaux, she is she at one point she's Bruce Wayne's bodyguard. And so like, they could have very much easily dropped that in there. I work for Bruce Wayne. I have some background, like something to that effect, right? It's just to tie in, just to give some richness to this universe. But that's like, I don't even mind that not name dropping. I don't mind none of that. Like, I appreciate those little Easter eggs. Like the episode with the door things, that was pretty cool. The whole thing with the little minions eating the soldier, very, very, very much on brand with James Gunn, which I was like, okay, this is up his wheelhouse. This is pretty much his thing, and I was like, okay, cool. But the whole thing, yeah, Metahuman President Rick Flag Sr. is sounding more and more like Lex Luthor. Yeah, he was straight up Lex. He went straight up, straight Lex Luthor. It's like he just joined forces with him. And I guess that's the way that Lex Luthor gets out of jail card, is via Rick Flag. But I get it. This season was about Chris Smith's journey. And I'm sure that's what James Gunn is gonna say. Because it was about his journey, all the things that he did wrong in the first season, the road less traveled on this season, and because like we always do, like as humans, we go through shit in life, right? And sometimes we question ourselves, like, what if I would have taken that job? What if I would have married so-and-so? What if I would have stayed in this relationship? What if I would have stayed in this city? What if I would have stayed, I kept that car? Like, all those things, like, you question yourself at one point or another. So in this season was about giving that opportunity to this character, and that character still choosing to come back, because the life that he was living there, it wasn't his own. That life is gone. Whatever choices you made, those are gone. You got to live with the consequences of the choices that you made now. And I get that. That's the story that he wanted to tell about Chris Smith. But I don't know. It's just, that was fine with me. I like that. That was good. But it's just that, bro, this episode it felt like a filler episode. This is not a season ending episode. I appreciate the cliffhanger, the whole dinosaurs in the back. Yes, Dinosaur Island is coming. I know Dinosaur Island is coming. So this is but this is not the way, dude. I don't know. I don't really trust Graham, by the way, when he hypes up movies ever since he said that Flash was better than the Nolan trilogy. Yeah, that's the thing. I've been saying that, bro, stop overselling it. Don't do that. Let it go. Stop this is like, and this is coming from a place of love, because I love Superman. I love the Guardians of the Galaxy, 1, 2, and 3. The only movie that I like from James Gunn was the Suicide Squad. I thought it was okay, but it was not. It's not my favorite movie. But still, bro, you gotta stay off social media. Like, just promote it. Like saying, "Oh, this is coming on so and so day. Oh, it's so and so is gonna be starting. So and so is directing." Let it be, bro. Let the product speak for itself. You don't need to be on social media constantly saying this is the best thing since freaking Citizen Kane. Like, we don't need that, bro. We don't need you to say this is you. I cannot wait for you to see who's gonna show up on the last episode and then don't deliver. Then give us orders. Really? That's not how it works, fam. People are gonna come for you, James Gunn. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta check the score. Let me see. Oh, come on. Uh okay, Joe. Let's see. Was the checkmate montage real or not? Yeah, it was real. Yeah, they took all the blood money and they started their own business. They started their own agency, Checkmate. So that's gonna be so Bordeaux, Economist, the whole squad. Even Judo Master is gonna be part of them, of the Checkmate squad. So, but I thought, man, like there's so much like you could. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. Hunter Iggy, have you heard of Planet Salvation in DC? I think I have. Hold on 1 second. Let me research on that. Thank you, Hunter Iggy, for that. Let me research. Planet Salvation. That's a deep cut. Because if I don't know shit about. What is this? Oh, okay. All right. So let's read this little piece talking about the finale. What are you saying? This episode taught us a valuable lesson. Don't believe every hype we hear, and until we yeah. Facts. All right, so let's go over this. Yeah, no, that was. I'm upset, bro. I'm not upset. My team is winning. If my team, okay, it's 2 minutes left. So, oh my God, we're killing them. Okay, so let's go. Peacemaker ending explain. Why am I reading glasses on? Because I see like a little bit blurry. Okay. Peacemaker season 2 has come to a close, and while the finale were mostly filled with smaller characters-driven moments, oh my God! Hold on 1 second. Let me switch because I can see shit with these glasses. Why am I so blurry? I don't have my contacts on. You see? There you go. I had the wrong ones on. Okay, Peacemaker season 2 has come to an end, and while the finale was mostly filled with smaller character-driven moments, it also had plenty of reveals that will shape the future of the DCU. Be warned, there's spoilers, blah 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 blah. Okay, how does Peacemaker season end? In the penultimate episode, Peacemaker Season 2, John Cena's Christopher Smith sees his life on the other Nazi, blah, 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 after Vigilante kills Peacemaker. Yo, the last episode was fucking incredible. Yeah. Peacemaker beg his friends and leave. Okay, we already seen this. Oh no. This Peacemaker begs his friends to leave. Believing himself that he is the cause of all the death and the constantly surrounding him. After his friends drag him from the alternate universe, Emilia Hardcore prepares to kill Keith. Arriving up, okay, we already seen that from the last episode. Arriving, however, prevent her from carrying out the job. Blah blah blah. Like I thought we were gonna see Keith. Like I get it, like you setting him up to be like a villain in the DCU. Oh my god! Upon returning to the main universe, the DCU Peacemaker gives up the quantum unfolding chamber. In the Peacemaker finale, the 11th. Okay, now we get into this. In the Peacemaker finale, there's 11 Street Kids bail Chris out of prison, convincing him that that the blame of his life strategies doesn't solely falls on him. Uniting the Argus associates Sasha Bordeaux, Lines of Fury, Tim Meadows. I like Tim Meadows was one of the MVPs. This season, like all the characters were perfectly cast. Everything was written good. The comedy, the timing, the action, everything was great. This is not a bad a season by any stretch of the imagination. Let's get it right. Daniel Brooks, Leora Adebayo formed their own organization, Checkmate. If you know, you know. Meanwhile, Flag, Argus, is teaming with Lex Luthor, cronies previously seen in Superman, being using the QUC to explore the other dimensions, looking for a world that's uninhabited and hospitable for humans. While it's suspected that Flag wants this space for its own resources, his demeanor quickly gives Hardcore and John Economos a pause. When Flag finally finds a world to his liking, he shares it with. Okay, this guy is just breaking down every fucking thing down. While the peacemakers and be a surprise, and then Chris leaves his Argus conduct Flags, Peacemaker, volunteers, salvation. First episode, that's the environmental showing Chris. Okay, this guy is like fucking the salvation from the comics. It's salvation from the comics. Salvation does have a comic book precedent. One from roughly the same time as Checkmate Heyday. The planet is primarily featured in the limited series Salvation Run. Okay, I was not familiar with this. Tie into the famous Final Crisis event. Okay, so it was a tie into Final Crisis. I didn't read that one then, because I did read Final Crisis. Okay, in Salvation Run, Amanda Waller and her Suicide Squad use boom tubes to send various villains through the universe to the DC universe to Salvation, a planet in the far reaches of space that is almost entirely inaccessible from Earth, and vice versa. Maroon villain included the Rogues, Catwoman, Killer Croc, Mr. Freeze, Metallo, Gorilla Grodd, and even more. Who's texting me? And even more members of the Suicide Squad betrayed by Waller. Lex Luthor and Joker, both themselves stranded on the planet, led opposing factions against each other on Salvation. Okay, I was not familiar with this. Now I feel like picking it up. Things on Salvation, however, are not peaceful as initially suspected. The trapped villains eventually discover that the prison is ruled over by the new gods. Ooh! Oh! Okay, now I'm liking it. See? Okay. Give me 1 second, because now we got to tie it into a lot of stuff, because the Mr. Miracle animation that is coming up is gonna have New Genesis and Apocalypse and the New Gods. So damn, we're already going to the New Gods. This is gonna be interesting. This is getting interesting. Okay, I'm glad that I'm reading this, because I was not familiar with this. The trap villains eventually discover that the prison is ruled by over by the new gods of apocalypse. With the villainous the Sod using the world as a training station. Okay, so they're training their soldiers there, I guess. This eventually puts the prisoner in a conflict with the Sod and his parademons. Okay, Salvation Run was written by Willingham and Lila Sturgis. With a star, blah blah blah. Game of Thrones. Let me see. We are from this Sean Shen, Walden Wong, and Joe Bennett and Bernino Bravo. The book was based on the concept that from Game of Thrones. Oh, and James Gunn has always said that he wants his DCU to be more like Game of Thrones. So the book was based on the concept of From Game of Thrones, authored by George R.R. Martin in collaboration with John Joss, who initially developed the idea as a generation spanning Elseworld take that didn't fit into the continuity. Martin said that he came up with a pitch on a unsupervised metahuman prison planet to mirror the British exporting of prisoners to Australia. Oh, I remember that. Well, it's history class. Salvation bears a similarity to the Marvel Comics concept developed around the same time during the Civil War event. Reed Richards, Tony Stark, and Hank Pym developed Prison 42 and the 42 of 100 ideas. The three devices. Okay, what is the future of Salvation? Okay, so here we go. Only time will tell when and how Salvation will come back up into the DCU. But it's safe to assume that the concept will have massive ramifications in the future future DC projects. We've gone previously stating that at the end of Peacemaker will lead directly into Man of Tomorrow. It seems likely that the a rounding up of metahumans, a goal Lex Luthor laid out for Superman, will be present in the hero villain team up. Oh man, I think that's how. So probably Lex Luthor will team up with Superman just enough to put him in a situation where he can leave him on that universe. Ooh. The true nature of Salvation also remains to be seen. Shortly after Peacemaker arrives on the planet, the growling or howling of unseen creatures can be heard in the distance. This being could be related to the new gods of Apocalypse. Oh, that could it be parademons? Though they could easily end up being some unrelated creatures lurking in one of the QUC alternate worlds. Of course, Gunn has also left a dangling thread on Peacemaker. Presently, Salvation's lone resident, giving Gunn's affinity for the character, who finally found a semblance of, no pun intended, peace after 2 seasons of a movie filled with suffering. It's hard to imagine that Christopher Smith will remain forever abandoned on the isolated prison planet. When Salvation does pop up, back up down the road, it seems likely that Peacemaker will be in tow. Okay, all right. So parademons, new gods, apocalypse. Dare I say it? Dark side. Oh man. Okay. You know what? Now I'm intrigued. Damn, man, you got me again. If it is what you're saying it is, because hold on. What's the score? Please don't let them tie the game. Come on. Okay. All right. So the beginning of the fourth quarter. Okay. All right. So let's chop it up for a little bit more. Okay. When is Chris taken to the prison? Is it after the establish? Oh, let me see. 1 second. Okay. When is Chris taken into the prison? When is Chris taken to the prison? Is it after the established checkmate? Oh no, after the established checkmate. So I think season. I don't know. I don't know how season 3 is gonna pan out. I don't know if he's still gonna be in that planet on season 3. At least this. At least this almost confirms Hardcore is going to be Peace Wrecker. Well, once she finds out what happens, I guess. So yeah, let me see. Okay, he got Bill. He got Bill out with blood money. Yeah, we saw that. Okay, let me see. Let's see. Still, let me see. What are you saying? It's still weird that they made it seem like they like the charges were dropped. Okay, no, it was. I don't think they made it seem like they were. He was bailed out. No, they didn't make it seem like the charges were dropped. They bail him out. If you go through the prison system, you could get bailed out, and then you gotta wait for your court date. That's how it works, bro. We never go in high expectation. Yeah, this is the last time I've listened to Gunn, man. This is the last time I gonna get hyped for something Gunn says, because I am disappointed. Let me see. I am disappointed in this episode. This episode was under one. It felt like somebody said it perfectly. Oh, here it is. Somebody already posting it. JLA Salvation Run. So yeah, so it's exactly what he said. And the 5 they didn't show parademons here. Okay. You see, I don't know if you mentioned it, but I posted on X that they are most likely won't be a season 3 of Peacemaker, and it will be most likely checkmate as a series instead. Ooh, they're in the city dropping some heat. That will make sense. That will make total sense, because now you will have all the characters from Checkmate being part of the new show. So I think that's because I think he mentioned that they're working on a show. So, and I think you're right, Del. I think that's what they're working on, the Checkmate Checkmate show. But no, I didn't like this episode, man. This dude just went on full on villain. This dude went full on villain. Yeah, girl. Let me see what he said. Let's see. I'll call the calendar.
To Imp World and tried to one of the worlds we go in at the beginning is a world that we call Candyland. This is a place that we actually heard in a throwaway conversation in episode 1 of this season, where Augie Smith is talking about the time that young Chris went to Imp World and tried to nab one of them giant peppermint sticks and bring it back. And he brought all these imps with him, which then were chasing him around the house, and Keith and Augie had to deal with by killing them.
When you meet these imps, you go, oh, maybe Augie wasn't embellishing. Maybe one of those little fuckers did jack off in his cereal.
There's no doubt, because one tries to fuck Flurry's face through the mask. And we see that they're little perverts, these little imps. And it's so, I love it.
Listen, man, this episode, I'm gonna do it. There you go. I said it. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, this episode wasn't it. The last the season ending, I was like, because I was left. I felt like Chris Farley, like that's it. Let me see what else everybody's saying about this. Oh my god, my team is winning. I'm happy. I don't know. I don't know. Well, maybe she'll be in checkmate. Let me see what it is. Peacemaker. Even though this was great. This was great. But yeah, the episode was in. Yeah, man, because you thought Peacemaker finale was gonna hype moments, cameos, and James Gunn gave you emotional characters development instead. No, that's not it. This because he said he was freaking. Like, I'm good with the emotional thing. Like, all that stuff was fine. All that stuff was fucking. I said that. I said it's great that we had some development, some character development and growth. I like that. I like that he switched side because he realized that the system is corrupt, and so did he. I like that this guy, he's just a mess. I like that she had to make the hard choices because in a relationship, sometimes there's times that you have to let go, otherwise you're gonna make the other person miserable, or you're gonna make yourself miserable. Either way, you have to let go, and that shit was heartbreaking. And he actually came to terms with it, he accepted being happy. Like, no, not like the way that she said, the reason why you have done all those things that happened to you is because you were following orders. First of all, you listen to your father to fight your brother, and then you listen to Amanda Waller to kill Rick Flag. So every time that you've done something bad or somebody has died, it's because somebody's giving you orders. Now you give the orders, and I thought this was really, really sweet. And she switched sides. Yeah, but like story-wise, it was great. The season was freaking great. It's just that he oversold that mother effer, bro. You shouldn't have oversold the show like the last episode, like it was gonna be the greatest fucking thing ever. After we saw the half of the freaking Justice League on the end of season 1, and you're gonna end it with just a cliffhanger on Dinosaur Island or Adventure Planet, whatever the fuck. Bro, whatever. Let me turn off my you know what? Let me delete the fucking tweet, because I know somebody's gonna be fucking screenshot. All right, guys. Let me see. The city, yeah, the episode did feel like a filler episode, no epic battle, and it ended on a cliffhanger. Yeah. Jeff, the long term is great, but yeah, the episode was blah. Laughing out loud. Basically, gonna see the New Gods eventually. Yeah, we're gonna see the New Gods eventually. You cannot create a DCU universe and not bring the New Gods into it. Yeah, I read that. I was not familiar with that that being their training planet. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. I gotta chew on that and think about that, and then I'll talk about it. Probably gonna be on Dave's stream tomorrow. I'll try not to drink because last time I was revealing too much personal information. All right, let me see. Let's see. Yeah. Guys, thank you for watching. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Make sure to hit like, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section below. The big announcement is that I'll see you next week. No, what I was gonna say, I think I was baiting you guys. But yeah, this last episode, shit. All right, guys. Till next time, never let your nerd die. Thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a comment. This will disappoint.